How's it going, everybody? My name is Dom of X, comicrelease.com associate editor and person here on the panel. Near mint condition, I have four wonderful people with me about to talk DC August 2026 preview solicitations. And I would like to introduce them all to the person on my right is...
I am the Uncanny Omar. I work here. I live here. I never leave here. I'm here. So thank you for joining us today for the DC August 2026 solicitations. It's a lot of fun to go through these live with people. And yeah. And also don't forget that we will be unveiling the top 60 most wanted DC Omnis on Wednesday, May 27th at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Lots of surprises. Lots of people cheating. I'm really disappointed in the Legionnaires. You guys...
I did not cheat at all.
What happened? Did you guys buy a bunch of bots that Jess introduced you to bots and where to get them? Anyway, I'm sorry that was a long introduction. I'm the Uncanny Omar. To my right is my buddy, Chubby Ray. Go ahead, Chubby.
Long live the Legion, buddy. I am ready. Nothing cheers me up like DC Solicits, pal. I'm ready, and it's great to be here with you guys.
Glad you're here, brother.
As you are here indeed. To the person beneath me is...
Hello, thank you guys for having me. I'm Sean from the Comics Pals. Always excited to be a part of one of these solicitation streams, and quite frankly, this might be my favorite panel that we've assembled for one of these because I love everyone you see on your screen.
Nice.
Oh, very nice.
I love you right back, Sean.
Boy, Cody missed out on that one. Cody
He
was
did.
like, I was supposed to be there, man. He must have meant me too.
Yes, Cody as well.
Where is Cody?
I hate that guy, but I'll get to that in a minute.
Rubbing off on him. Well done, Dom.
And to the person diagonally right beneath me, man behind the mask is...
I'm Omnidog from Omnidog's Vault on YouTube. Thank you for asking me to be here. This is always a huge pleasure. And yeah, I agree with Sean. This is a great panel. This is fun.
Awesome. Yeah, I agree.
Yes,
Great.
it's fun.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with everything you guys said about me. Sean is
Not what we said at all.
Wait, about you. We didn't say anything about you, bro.
Oh, booted.
In my own house, I get kicked.
Wow, imagine that.
My own
Sleep on the couch.
This is what happens when you give the youth the control.
Okay. So we are looking at the August solicitations, and as always, there are certain things that could be delayed, certain prices that could be changed. But usually, what would you say, Dom? You're a huge part of comic releases. When it's solicited, what's the odds of it actually changing in like price or cancellation?
It is a very, very small number, but they do indeed sometimes happen. I will say that a good amount of these books will be delayed. We've already seen recent delays on the Superman Triangle Years Omnibus Volume 3, and the Tom King's Batman Omnibus Volume 2 also got pushed a month. Sometimes these things happen because DC sees something with you have to adjust something in the printers, or they decide, hey, we want to add something that will enhance the book, push it to a later date, and whatnot. You know what? In fact, I will say, I was about to text you this, Omar, like not too long ago, but as of right now, on I believe it's the 8th. It's the 8th of September. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 omnibuses coming out. We got the Bronze Age Omnibus, Absolute Power, New Titans, which also got pushed, by the way, and the Absolute Man of Steel by John Byrne, all releasing on September 8th. So sometimes these things happen, but they're very small. It's a very small chance that something like that will happen. Cancellations, I think, especially nowadays, are a lot more rare, but they do still happen.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. So very rare, but they do happen. And right now we're seeing it happen at Marvel because, well, 30% of their workforce was laid off. So a lot of the books that were supposed to come out this year have been pushed back, as you probably saw, to early next year. So it's something that doesn't happen quite often, but it does happen from time to time. There's also I just talked to a publisher that went completely off on what's happening around the world with everything and tariffs and also the shipment. Like, it's not good for anything, but also not their business. They're not one of the biggest publishers, and their books are stuck out somewhere at sea right now. So they're waiting maybe 2 months, and that sucks. But I mean, that's just the reality of life, right? One thing affects another. So let's go ahead and get started, Dom of X, with
Let's go ahead.
Solicitations for August 2026.
Yes.
It was the huge giveaway. I'm crazy. We're giving it away.
That's today?
Tomorrow, Jess.
Oh.
Jess was about to have a heart attack at the here at the
Be
site.
excited. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Tomorrow is the huge giveaway. My way of paying it forward, man. So, all right, there we go. Now we got the good-looking people at the top. Let's do it. Dom, can you make it bigger? Can you make it bigger?
These are okay. Hold on, 1 sec.
Oh man.
Why on earth is this screen so small though?
I mean, we could do this. No, that's not.
No. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to switch windows. Give me 1 second.
How about that? Look at that. Okay, too
That's
late.
wide. It's like widescreen, man.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what about this? There we go.
There you
Yay.
go.
You can
Wow.
watch me take my pills.
Views just dropped in half.
All right.
Okay.
I think this is. Hold on. I think this might be better.
Okay. Technical. What is DC's answer to Indiana Jones hardcovers?
Stuff that's actually good.
Whoa!
That's the energy. Let's go.
I'm not a fan of Indiana Jones.
Yes,
Jeff.
there are children here.
Oh, you mean you?
Wow!
Oh, Jess,
No,
Yo.
the children.
this is perfect, Jess. Let's go, dude. You woke up early this morning.
Who are the children?
I want to know what kind of pills he's popping.
I can tell you.
That's a good burn. You know what? If I ever needed a good burn, I am going to call
Is that-
Jeff.
Is that as big as you can make it?
No, well,
That's what
no,
she
this is.
She's never said that, Sean. I never heard that.
Never,
Never.
ever heard that.
All right. I'll take it away, buddy.
We're gonna kick it off with the hardcovers. The first of this is a children's book entitled "You're a Superhero" by Azzy Tesfaye and Penelope Rivera Gaylord at $12.99, 72 pages, coming out on the 3rd of November.
Okay. Anybody want to talk about the children's book, or is Dom holding it there for a second? Wait, you got something to add?
I have nothing to add, but I
Nothing
do
to
have
add,
a lot of
okay.
things to add to this book, and other people probably do too. This is volume 3 of Kelly Thompson and Hayden Sherman's Absolute Wonder Woman Season of the Witch with Mateo de Ayulas, filling in for one issue, $29.99. This was upped from 184 pages to 216 pages. They have not listed off any detailed differences in terms of content, as this is still listed to collect issues 15 through 20 and Absolute Wonder Woman 2026 annual number 1. Our friends over at DC, we asked them if they could add Absolute Batman issue number 16 to this, and they said that they would relay that information over to another team, because the team that we talked to is different than the team that puts these little hardcovers together. But nonetheless, if you want a really good introduction to one particular character that is on the front of this cover, this is definitely the way to go for this.
This is one of the best books being published in comics. This particular arc has been incredible. The Zatana, Absolute Zatana, it feels like one of the biggest absolute launches we've had as a character, with the reaction that we've been seeing to her, the reaction I've personally had to her. Just phenomenal stuff. This particular arc has been amazing.
This is where
that makes me
Absolute-
happy. Go ahead.
Sorry, this is where Absolute Zatana is introduced.
Yep.
Look,
Yeah.
man, Dom was keeping that a secret. Jeff, I'm just kidding, man. I'm pretty sure this solicit says Santana like 5 times.
John just said it. He's our single issue guy.
Well, I wasn't gonna point fingers at anybody. But,
Sorry, John.
all right, what's next, Dom?
What is next? We have
Look
a new
at that,
cover
baby. Look
for
at
the
that.
30th
Whoa.
anniversary deluxe edition of Kingdom Come by Alex Ross and Mark Waid. $39.99, coming out on the 6th of October. Of course, this is going to collect the 4 issues, but here is a look at the new cover for the
That
deluxe edition.
means that it is also my 30th anniversary of high school. So that's what this reminds me of.
Lovely remembrance. That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
Thanks a lot, Mark Waid and Alex Ross, you jerks.
Well, hey, you know what, Omar? You have less gray in your hair than Superman does. So that's
Superman's
pretty
in like his 70s at this point. Dude.
cool. Oh, sorry.
Hey, there's
all right.
nothing wrong with that, I think.
He is. I am going for that body though, like that farm strong body.
Hell yeah, that barrelly chested.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
Now we just got to see you in overalls while Diana comes down and asks.
Yo,
you
Diana
to-
was looking good too. She was looking thick in that book with that gray streak. Yeah.
Yes.
Sir.
Menopause was no issue for her. She looked great. at her age.
Yeah, I don't know. She had, dude, just how did you feel when reading this for the first time and every damn body had a Legion ring on? Everybody could fly.
I need to get a ring like Ray has. That thing's boss.
Love it, man. Yeah.
Is that real gold, Ray?
I don't know. My wife got. I'm sure it isn't, but she
Long
got.
live
Wow,
the
look
Legion.
at that. What do you got, Don?
This was a gift from my comic shop when Bendis's Legion came out because they gave Legion rings out.
Oh,
Fuck, I need a ring.
that's a sad reminder of Bendis's Legion. Just pulled the plug to get that absolute Kingdom Come. Stupid YouTube didn't notify me playing catch up. Yeah, stupid YouTube. I hope it notifies everybody tomorrow. What else we got, buddy?
We got the Gotham Adventures Omnibus Volume 1. I don't know if we can talk about behind the stuff, Omar.
Probably
but this,
not, but you can talk about the book itself, though.
Yep. 1168 pages, $225. This is going to collect Gotham Adventures 1 through 42, Superman Adventures 25, the Batgirl Adventures 1, Harley and Ivy Love on the Lam issue number 1, Cruise to Nightmare, which is a story from Adventures in the DC Universe issue number 3, and the Bat story from Batman Gotham Knights 14.
A lot of good Batman in there, buddy.
Yeah, I want to get this.
Does this look? Do the interiors look reminiscent of the show?
It's
I
yeah,
haven't read this, but I know the previous ones did.
Yeah.
Um,
Rick Burchett literally does his best
Yeah.
to emulate the the show's look and feel.
Oh
Everything
man.
was yeah.
my wife does not like you guys.
No, your wife has to say that. What Sean is her favorite person, though. Like that's the most
Oh,
important.
thank you. That's so sweet.
I'm gonna put that on a T-shirt. Your wife does not like me.
Ah,
I like that, and I'm sorry, but hey, like you're enjoying life a little more, right? Like, a little happier.
Absolutely.
Reading some good stuff.
Is
That's
it-
that's what it's all about.
And you still have a wife.
That's a
and
plus.
wife.
It's like 4 burns from Jess in the last 5 minutes.
That wasn't meant to be a burn.
I think he's just asking questions right now.
Oh, I know.
All right.
Oh.
This one is 1,168 pages, $125. I know there were people wondering why is this an omnibus and why not Batman Beyond? Why not Superman Adventures? Why did they put those in compendium and why make this an omnibus?
Because they trust that the people who love the show will drive out in roams for the omnibus. I think that they are secure in knowing that people will have their full-fledged out support for this particular show online because it's their greatest show, objectively. The others, take her to leave it.
Okay. Take it or leave it. Let's keep on rocking.
Let's keep on rocking with the
Not kidding,
2020.
she really doesn't like this. Well, you tell your wife we said hello, and we're sorry.
We don't apologize for this.
I said I'm sorry. What's up, Tyler? How
Hey.
are you doing, buddy?
Tyler, what's
Hey,
going on?
Tyler.
What's up, Ty?
All right, Brave and the Bold is getting a reprint.
Yep.
Jess, what do you think about this era?
Excuse me. Volume 1
Mhm.
and Volume 3, in my opinion, are really, really good. So this book can be bought blind buy if you want to know good stories and good art about the early Bronze Age with Brave and the Bold. Same with 3. I didn't care for the stories in Volume 2. But this is definitely fun and exciting. And for Bronze Age people, you'll get that little sugar smack of Bronze Age goodness, man.
Omar, is this going to have the new paper?
Everything that's supposed to have the new paper. Can you scroll down a little bit, Dom?
This is all we got.
Shoot, they're supposed to let us know. So here's a little secret about DC solicits. I don't know if this applies to Marvel solicits, but they're only allowed a certain amount of words per solicit. So I would think, putting the most important things in there should be in there, like the content and the type of paper stock that has become important to pages. I don't know if I would have put the late 860s mark the height of Batmania. I mean, that might appeal to Jess, but
The late 60s, it was over. So
what time is it? It's 8
It's
o'clock.
12.
What time is it
9.
in California right now?
9:07. It's 9.
9. Everybody's up, right? Let me see if I can get a hold of somebody over there. I'll just text and see if somebody replies. Okay. I don't know yet. Okay, well, let me ask you this: is it a deal breaker if it's the new paper?
No. I for example, I like the new paper because it's lighter. It's lighter. It reads better. I really like it. And I have the first volume. I have the old edition of the original print, and
that is an excellent question.
Yeah,
Jess,
I think new prints are lighter and.
Yeah, no, that's a great question. Jess, can you add things like that, like Chubby Ray just did to the stream? Like, ask questions. Yeah, that's for making fun of my boy earlier. All right.
Putting information in the solicits. What kind of monster are you?
I think the important information needs to be in there. But then sometimes, the people that write these things don't know because they're still making decisions behind the scenes too. So that could be a little bit of what's happening.
Dude.
Stupid autocorrect. The brace and the bold. All right. Let's move on to the next.
Let's
book.
move on to the next.
Oh,
book,
look
which is the
there! Now you got
2000
something to talk about,
Yeah.
Jess.
2020
There we go.
edition of Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti's New 52 Harley Quinn run, Volume 1, $100, 768 pages. This is going to collect Harley Quinn 2013 0-16 and annual number 1. Futures End for Harley Quinn, her invading Comic-Con, San Diego special, issue number 1, holiday special 1, Valentine's Day special 1, and the Harley Quinn and Power Girl 6-issue series.
What did you think about this stuff, Jess?
Well, this first omnibus is out of print, has been out of print for a long time. So people haven't been able to get to know this Harley because she's much different than earlier and later versions. She has completely left the Joker at this point. She really has agency. She has an apartment building right next to Coney Island, and where it has like a wax museum in it and stuff. And Palmiotti and Connor I think they just have a blast writing this because it really comes through. There's this whole whacked out cast of characters, and it's just fun. And she's during the day, she's Harleen Quinzel, Dr. Quinzel. Then at night, she's in the roller derby, and it's just it's crazy fun, but it's not. this is the run that made me love Harley Quinn, especially this first omnibus. The second one's great too. It's also out of print. I don't know about the third one, but it's really important, I think, since they consider Harley Quinn the fourth tentpole. They did for a while. It's important to have this stuff in print because I think they've written some of the most fun Harley there is. It's not for everybody, of course, but it's for me, and that's what's important.
Exactly.
Has anybody here on the panel not read this?
I have not read this.
You haven't read any of this, Sean? Okay.
No, because I've never been a Harley fan. However, I know
Can you
them.
take him off the show, please?
Oh, Jess, me of all people? Hey, all right. I see how
You're not a Harley fan. Please go on.
Wow. Wow. I see you tried to do me in, Jess. I thought we were cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to need more than one person to boot out Sean. Sorry. Well, Sean, have you read any Harley Quinn at all?
Unfortunately, because every time I try, whatever I read is bad.
I go ahead. What have you read?
So, well, I just said it's bad, so now I'm gonna be.
Did it have the name Paul Dini? Because then
No.
that's just.
You're right, John. There's a bunch that's bad.
It's like every run after this, because I heard about how good this was, I was like, well, let me try with Harley because people love Harley, and it's never been to my taste. But this might be the one that makes me a fan.
Okay.
I'd
But
like
at
to
least
think
you're
so.
willing to. Okay, Dustin is checking on the paper stock. He said if it's for Chubby Ray, anything.
Wow.
He wanted to know who asked, and I said not Omni Dog, and he's like, okay. Margot Robbie made me love Harley. I think Margot Robbie portrayed the Harley, like the New 52 / Rebirth era of Harley Quinn,
Which is this.
which is what a lot of people really, that's what they see in Harley Quinn, not the Jester, right from the Batman animated series.
Right.
So which Harley do you prefer, Jess? Do you like
This
the
one.
animated series, or do you like this one?
Yeah, no, this one. I like her better separated from the Joker completely, and that she's on her own. And I don't want to sell Sean this entire Omni if he's might not like it, but this is the one to try. This is the one everybody likes, and this is the one to try. And the other one is Palmiotti and Connor are writing. They wrote Harley Quinn and Elvira, and that's still in continuity. And that's the thing Palmiotti talks about at a con, is what's missing from Harley is continuity, because this was a fun continuity through 3 Omnis, and they kind of pitched it. They pitched it out the door, and they're just. Okay, I agree with Derek. That's a good way to say it. I understand people that love the early. That's not wrong. This is right. No, I apologize. You're right. Always an instigator. Stephanie Phillips does a really good deep dive. That's also correct, Logan. Stephanie Phillips does such a great deep dive into Harley's psyche after Fear State. And it's like, why is she the way she is? Why was she a villain? Why is she an anti-hero? What are her contributions now? So, okay, Adrian, I understand. Kick him off too.
Quit kicking people off, Jess. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, except for the guy that hates Fabian Nicieza. I don't see that for today.
Spooey's right. She does talk to a dead beaver throughout this whole thing. She's got her 2 hyenas and a really great cast of characters. So you could read this, but I think if you're going to try Stephanie Phillips' run, I think it will help if you read Fear State first. And I need to make a video on that because Fear State's actually really important for things like Poison Ivy, Harley, And there's
I thought Tynan wrote her great in that whole Batman run. She was such a good
I
character.
agree. And he
You mean Punchline?
No, he wrote the way he wrote Harley during that run.
Oh, okay.
he did. He
Beat
did
the
write
hell
her
out of
great.
Punchline. It was awesome.
Yeah, I love Punchline because Tinian wrote her great.
Yeah.
I mean, he also
Chubby Ray, it is the uncoated paper, so it will be like the Warlord paper.
Okay, yeah, that's all. I might have to
No,
get
Omar,
that.
just going to the top and getting the info.
I think it's
impressed
very
with
important.
comics,
Like it's a good question, and I think that's what people want to know, right? Like,
Yeah.
is it going to match my volume 4 when that comes out? You know, there are people that's very important to. There are people that are rebuying books because of the new DC Bullet logo. It has nothing to do with paper stock. You know, like, other than my dumbass who has to make videos and compare them and stuff, like, really no reason to do that. Right.
Well,
So
you asked me a question about Harley, and Sean wanted to know the answer to it. So I was trying to make Sean happy.
You just tried to have me kicked from the show. Don't say that shit.
I don't remember that. What?
Uh-huh. What's in them pills, Jess?
he's on his 4th pill. He doesn't. That's the forget me not. All right, let's move on to the next book, please.
Next book is
yes,
second Omni of Ostrander Mandrake Spectre.
Click on that cover, man. Look at that new cover.
Okay.
Brand new-
I have a good question, but I'll wait till Dom is done with what he's supposed to say.
Sure. This is the second and last volume of a 2-set collecting Spectre 33 to 62, annual number 1. Page from Who's Who, the definitive directory of the DC Universe 21. A page from Who's Who update 87, issue 5. A page from Who's Who in the DC Universe 8. The entire Spectre series proposal by John Ostranders with brand new essays from not only him, but also from series editor Dan Raspler. A brand new glow-in-the-dark Just Jacket cover, as shown on your screen.
That was my question. That's
You
awesome.
had me at glow in the dark.
Yep.
You had me.
This series is so good, and that glow in the dark cover is such a great, fun decision by whoever made it.
It's crazy that we have gimmicky covers like that. Let me see. What is the page count on this one, Dom? And what's the content?
888,
Let's look at the
$125.
content.
Let's go ahead and let me click this out. Here is the content.
So it's a remaining of the series.
Mhm.
Who's Who update and the series proposal by John Ostrander. Essays by Ostrander. I love those essays, by the way. If you have not read the Suicide Squad Omnibus, and if you've never read John Ostrander's Suicide Squad, the Omni or the Finest are such a great way to read it.
They are.
But those essays, those behind the scenes, that alone, man, that's worth that extra price. Those books are awesome. Yeah, Electric Soup's made it on the cover. Then so did Marsh. Yeah, a couple of other characters I haven't seen for a long time. All right, man, they're cooking. They are cooking. Oh!
They are cooking with this too.
I tried to get selfishly get the missing issues included in this one, and I was politely told no.
But it happens. But the issues that are included in here are the entirety of the 12-issue JLA Year 1 series with Brian Augustine.
Yep.
Flash and Green Lantern, The Brave and the Bold 1 through 6, which some people were surprised that were not in the third Flash by Wade Omni, but they are included in here. A Midsummer's Nightmare, JLA 18 through 21, 32 through 33, 43 through 58, and 60, Secret Files 3, and Heaven's Ladder as well. So this is a big collection. 1320 pages, $175, coming out on the 6th of October.
Oof.
So there are some missing issues if you have this and the JLA by Grant Morrison. Not many.
From Mark Wade.
Most of them are. What's that?
It's going to be a good year for Mark Wade. There's a lot of stuff coming out for him.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if the writer gets paid when they put out a new solicit like this, but look at all the Mark Wade stuff that's coming out. It's going to be a good year for him.
Yeah. and he's still
kicking ass.
Yeah, he's still doing new stuff.
Yeah.
What's up, man? How are you, Mr. DC
Great.
Comics?
Hey,
Really wished it was 100. It wasn't 175. Going to have to wait for a big sell on this one. So, I mean, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Can you unhighlight the picture? If you look at the page count, it's 1,320 pages. I think it's come to be a point where, okay, publishers are going to be like, we can release an 800-page book or a 700-page book and charge $100, or we can knock it all out at once with 175. And I think that, like, so you release this in 2 volumes, $100 each, which they have done. If you look at like some of the things like Tom King's, I think was it Tom King's Batman? One of them had like 700. But anyway, that's the kind of decisions that I think publishers are trying to make right now. Should we just go ahead and knock it all out in 1 volume and charge 175? Because let's face it, I mean, that's just the price of things these days. Everything has gone up. Or do we just make it a 2-volume set and charge $100 a volume? Making it less costly for people, but also like having people wait. And that's the other thing too, as a collector, is like, well, would you want to wait? Yeah, I don't know, man. I just I don't.
That's a really good point.
That's for sure.
That's a really good point, because you'd have to buy 2 at $100 a piece, and this is cheaper than that, and it includes almost everything you want.
Stop it. Please don't remind us.
If you just want Wade, go ahead, Sean.
I was just gonna say I have a question about the content here because I've actually never read this, and
oh, you haven't?
No, and I've only read 1.5 JLA runs that I consider to be good. So I'm very, very, very highly considering this. Is it worth it?
There's some really good stuff in here. There is the Tower of Babel, which Dwayne McDuffie adapted into probably the best DC animated project. There is the White Martian story in here. Midsummer's Nightmare is one of my favorites. I think that's co-written by Fabian Nicieza. Got to throw his name out there too.
JLA Year One is awesome. I
like JLA Year One. That's with Barry Kitson, who later on they both teamed up to be on Empire together. Yeah, that's a good book.
And Legion of Superheroes.
And Legion, yeah.
There is one story in here that I have mixed feelings about, and I don't want to spoil it because I think the concept is so cool. It has such a cool cliffhanger, but the resolution and there you are. I was just talking about you earlier. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, I love the concept. I love I love the idea, and I don't want to spoil it, but then how they resolve it or what really is going on was such a disappointment that I was expecting more. But everything else in this book is brilliant. The Brave and the Bold is solid. Midsummer's Nightmare is one of my favorite miniseries. JLA Year One is awesome. Has it been retconned? Hell yes, but doesn't matter. It still happened. And plus, dude, Tower of Babel alone, if you've never read it, that's one of the best. Just like, I think most people put that in their top 5 JLA stories.
But it also affected Batman's mentality for like literally the next 10 years of publishing over at DC. Like everybody wanted to adapt what they thought Wade was doing.
Yeah, like so if you read like Infinite Crisis, that's kind of like everything leading from that, like Dom said, into I don't trust anybody, so I'm just gonna keep an eye on everyone because I'm psycho. And all the ladies love me. It's Catwoman East and Omnibus Year 1 and 2 because the internet and fan pages on Reddit did say it's somewhat of a Year 1 and 2 stories.
Don't you mean Catwoman East of West Omnibus Dark Wolf?
Okay, shut up. Can a guy make one mistake?
I got sent that clip by James, and it was great.
Why are you sending the enemy clips to use? Anyway, I don't know if I would consider it Year 1 and 2 because it takes place in modern day.
No, Catwoman Year 1 is Catwoman Year 1. Like you get Jim Balin's Catwoman Year 1 or Mindy Newell's Catwoman Year 1.
Okay, you're asking about if but he's asking if Catwoman East End Omnibus is year 1 and 2.
That's
I
this-
wouldn't say that it is. It's the Brubaker one. I wouldn't call that year 1 or year 2.
I wouldn't either.
It's taking place in present day at the time, right? Whatever
Mhm.
present day was. So it wasn't year 1 and 2. There's another story in there though. When in Rome in the Omnibus?
Yeah.
The Tim Sale book. That one
think
could
so.
be around the year 2 mark because it's got ties to like Long Halloween and Dark Victory, but
Okay, wait a sec.
that might be what they're talking about, but definitely not a year 1. Tower of Babel's 98% of the reason why I want this. Never read it, but watched the animated. Oh, the animated movie is also a little bit different too.
Yeah.
What was it called, Dom? What was the animated movie called?
Wasn't it shoot.
It's not Tower of Babel. It's like
No.
Power or Absolute Power. I can't remember. Anybody remember? Leave it in the comments or chat.
I keep
James, where are you
Doom.
at?
It's Doom, right? It's Doom.
Doom, that's it. Thank you. Doug beat you to it. He's
Dang
just
it.
delayed.
Dang it, Doug. Good job, Doug.
You know what? I don't see When in Rome in here, but I could swear I read it.
I
in
thought it
here.
was in there. Maybe I'm
I
wrong.
thought it was too.
I don't think so. I remember
No,
reading.
I
It's
would
like I
definitely
think the
trust-
latter end is just Paul Galassi
Yeah.
drawn stuff.
So, and I would definitely trust Dom more than me or anyone else on the planet. So, where is When in Rome? Is it collected or is it?
It's
still...
that should be in the Tim Sale Jeff
Do you have
Loeb
the
pattern.
Tim Sale and Jeff Loeb omnibus?
Okay.
Or
do
if you have the
Absolute-
Haunted Night Absolute hardcover,
Yeah, it's
that's
on
also
there.
in there.
Okay. That
or the
makes-
hardcovers, deluxe hardcovers. This is a really good question, and I think I know I've read it all. Dom has read it all. I don't know if Chubby Ray has.
Of
and-
course. I mean,
Okay. I don't know if Jess can answer this because he's already taken his forget me not pill. But if we have Tower of Babel, the Lux edition, would you still recommend this omnibus? So this is a tough question for me because, as you can see, I have a problem. So of course I'm going to recommend it. It's more Mark Waid. It's oversized artwork by Brian Hitch, Barry Kitson. Yes, there are some phenomenal stories. I think Tower of Babel, of course, is probably the best story in there, but the other ones are so good. Like the White Margin story is solid in there, and like I mentioned, Midsummer's Night and
JLA
The
Year
whole
One
year
is always going to be my
JLA Year
starting
One.
point. I
Yeah.
freaking love that. This part too, like if you want an at the time in continuity without the Trinity, just seeing how the JLA and every single piece was founded. You got Dinah thrown in there, or Martian Manhunter thrown in there too. I really, really, really like that story. And I also add the Barbara Gordon and Martian Manhunter 2-issue story at the start, which is I think in issues 18 and 19. Some of my favorite Barbara Gordon and John Jones bits are in that 2-page story or 2-issue story.
And I hope they make who would be next? Joe Kelly, right?
Yeah, Joe Kelly is the
that-
omnibus that I'm waiting for. Like
That's got
it's
some
a-
good stuff in there with Doug
That's-
Mankey on art, man. Yeah,
perfect mix of me of like, all right, here are the cool high conceptual things that Grant Morrison is telling on top of the character work and flavor that Mark Waid is bringing. Crush it all together. That's how you get Joe Kelly JLA
When in Rome was also released as a
Deluxe.
deluxe hardcover. Super.
It was like Batman, the Long Halloween sequel, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
It had
it's
like
like
the
volume
super
4.
long, obnoxious name.
I will say if you want a cheap copy, Fabian Nicieza is selling them for $10 at his online store, but he's going to be signing the book.
Wow.
I'm kidding. That's Super Job. He hates Fabian Nicieza. Of course, Chubby. What is he, a farmer? What?
How do you get what?
Okay, Chubby Ray, what do you think? Is the omnibus still worth it? If
Yes.
he's only read Justice League.
Yeah, of course. I mean, what am I? What am I? A farmer? I've got the Tower of Babel Deluxe Edition, and I will get this for sure. For sure, I will get this.
Awesome. Okay, Jess, what
We
you
must
can
all-
remember.
I haven't read this except for Tower of Babel,
Okay.
and I
You gonna
love
get this?
Tower. Oh, 100%. I've already pre-ordered it.
Awesome.
Wow.
Awesome.
Mm.
Okay, so this is
Let
he's
me
confused.
get the DC Finest Dark Wolf. I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say there is a 4-issue miniseries. It's actually called Catwoman Year One. It's probably not in canon anymore. But it's it's been released in the DC Finest, which Dom is going to get. But it's by Mindy Newell, and it came out in the 80s. I think it was right around the time that they were promoting the movie in 89.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That's right.
that's what Catwoman Year One is. So I'm sorry, I don't know really what they were talking about on Reddit. Maybe there was some confusion as to what that omnibus is supposed to be, because it does have a retro art style because of Darwin Cook. Maybe that's why, and it has a golden age character like Slam in it. Or no, Sam. What's his name? Slam Brady?
Slam
yeah.
Bradley,
Bradley,
bro.
yeah.
Bradley, not Brady. Sorry.
Bro.
Dark Wolf, you're still here. If you want Catwoman Year One post-crisis, this is the one to get. Mindy Newell redoes and re-examines the origin of Catwoman in the original 1998 series with the 4 issues. And there's also an annual in here where Jim Balin goes back and they re-examine that Year One. So this is the volume. This is called Catwoman Lifelines. This is the one that you're looking for.
Fair DC canon is confusing. I'm gonna make my own canon in my head. And I think that's the way you have to do it, right? Whenever you have someone like Mark Waid asking social media, can anybody give me a quick recap as to who the new Robin is? Right before he started writing the World's Finest book, you know you're in trouble. You know you're confusing the hell out of the guy that's supposed to have everything in his head. DC, well, don't give him ideas, Paul.
Paul, no. We're
What
not
are we doing
that
here?
today. We're not
Slam
doing that
Brady.
today. Probably.
Okay. Skywalker Film and Comics. Let's move on to the next book.
Next book, and Omar, you probably have something to say about this because we also got to confirm from Dustin. But anyway.
yeah, that's right. So we can talk about that.
Yeah.
So this is the new printing of the Bronze Age
Yep.
Omnibus Volume 2. Does anybody have it handy? Volume 1 right now?
Volume 1?
Yeah, could you get it for me, Jess? Because I need to talk about this cover right here, which is a beautiful cover by Ryan Sook. I love it. But for some reason, I actually know whose decision it was, but I'm not at liberty to say who made this move. But when Volume 1 came out, they went with the classic. I hope Jess remembers. He's on the stream. They went with the classic look of like the Bronze Age books, like you saw earlier with the Brave and the Bold, that trade dress. And there he is. Okay. So let's actually, that's a good idea, Jess. So that's Volume 1 on Jess's left hand. So that's Volume 1. And then his other hand has Volume 2. So can you hold the spines together, Jess?
Yeah, that's
not a problem for a cover. You know, it's going to bother people.
Yeah.
This is a problem for people that are like, oh my God,
What?
So
this is totally a problem, and I usually don't have problems with
So
it.
I did reach out to DC because people were already like asking me after the catalog, is there any way they can match? Because they just reprinted Bronze Age 1. Can they match it? And they said yes. They're going to make sure they match Volume 1 because that decision should not have been made. So rest assured, it will have a new trade dress to match your Volume 1.
And House of Secrets is like that too.
Yeah, they know about House of Secrets. Believe me, I told them too. I was like, well, if that bothers you, House of Secrets. So they know now.
Awesome.
So it's good if you missed out on it the first time around. If you got it the first time around and you're like, what am I going to do with my life? It's not going to match. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. But I don't let that look in the mirror, say it 10 times. You'll be fine. I don't let it bother me. I'm not gonna let some jackass on YouTube talk me into buying a new copy because he got a new dust jacket.
Not him telling
Hey,
me.
Omar, this is why my wife don't let me watch him anymore.
There's so much great art in this.
I was gonna say, yeah, but Ryan Sook's cover legit is honestly, I wish they had reprinted Volume 1 to match this. I kind of like the way this looks. It stands out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's keep going, Dominic.
Wait, hold on a minute. Why'd you call me by my full name?
I was wondering that too. Are you in trouble, Dom?
Yeah,
I think it's his middle name. He's not in trouble. Okay.
He doesn't know my middle
I
name.
got him flabbergasted. He keeps going up and down, up and down.
He's stuck.
Oh, I did something wrong.
Has
Anyway,
anybody been reading this series? Because oh my God, it's so fun.
this is the first DC Vertigo or brand new Vertigo line collected edition that they're also releasing too. So
My wife was like, "You got to read this," and I'm like, "It's a single issue. Don't tell nobody." It was so fun. I dug it. I think I've only read the first two. I'm not sure if 3 and 4 are out yet, but it's good. Kyle Starks nailed it. It's the same team that brought you Peacemaker Tries Hard. It's got that same type of humor. Yeah, I like it. So I can't wait for
Kyle Starks. You introduced Kyle Starks to us, and he was fantastic. Such a nice guy. I can't wait.
Oh, I love that guy, man. Funny dude. Funny dude. I can't believe they're doing it in a softcover, not a hardcover, though, or given the option for a hardcover. Really thought the Vertigo titles would be coming out in standard hardcover.
And are both.
Yeah, like they have been doing. Mm-hmm.
Oh, they'll give you a hardcover after I buy it and softcover the next day.
We've also got Kanga University Tricks and Transformation from the person who brought you Teen Titans Go. It's Sholly Fish, $12.99, 160 pages. It's a Wonder Woman graphic novel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what is this relationship to DC? I gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't see I didn't see Wonder Woman there in the middle. I thought that was Dynamite on the left.
I'm totally getting this.
There you go. We've also got another graphic novel, Birds of Prey: The Origins by Sarah Shepard and Stephanie Pepper, $16.99. Pretty little.
Hold on, Terry. We'll get to that. Is this a new Birds of Prey series or what is
No,
this?
graphic novel.
Oh, so this is the young out of continuity young adult, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Dude, these books, this is something that DC has done so right. Was introduced this new young adult line.
DC Inc. back in 2018.
I remember what's the one that got a lot of hate just from 40-year-old.
Oh, everybody hates Starfire, right?
Yeah. I remember when people were hating on that, and people my age, and I was like, "Yo, this is not a good look, guys. We're in our 40s. We should not be like."
Wait, what was the book?
This book that's for kids. But the thing is like the lines at New York Comic Con for these authors they're young adult authors, right? Like they're book authors. They're freaking huge.
Yeah.
Like I had no idea. I thought I was standing in line for at the time was I think it was Dan Mora. No, his line was like a fourth as big as the lady that wrote Raven and what is her name?
Cami Garcia.
Why do I keep thinking of Dragon Ball Z?
Garcia.
What is it?
Cami Garcia.
That's it, Cami Garcia. Thank you
It's
so much.
because the artist's name isn't his last name Piccolo.
That's why. Okay,
Yeah.
Both of them were there signing. That line was freaking nuts, man. I thought it was a line for like Dan Mora. Who else was? This is like Dan Mora and Scott Snyder and someone else. And I'm like, oh, nope. It was the line for both of them, and that was insane. It was really cool, right? Because they're pulling in that book audience too, which is good. Like whatever gets people to read comics, that's awesome.
Well, dude, this is also the post Dogman generation where these young kids are growing up and they still have an interest in comics, and DC has an onboard for them.
Mm-hmm.
Cami Garcia, dude, it's nuts. Yeah, it's not a good. I remember people were busting on it, and I'm like, yo, man, we're in our 40s. We should like. I don't know about reviewing kids' books, and then started making fun of the kids' books. Like it ain't for us, dude. Like
I just remember when we talked about that. We'll see. I think a couple of the next books are also like this. This is also just real quick. The third volume of Wonder Woman in trade paperback is $19.99 instead of $29.99. There are a couple of books here that like we'll get to later that we went over on the DC catalog stream. People are asking like, why are they publishing these books? And you find out, oh wait, they're webtoons. They're not meant for the single periodical generation. But anyways, that's besides the point. We'll get to that when we get to it. They're also doing a 2026 edition of the first complete collection type book of Grant Morrison's Animal Man. $34.99, 376 pages. This is going to collect issues 1 through 13 of the 1988 run, along with Secret Origins 39 as well.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie, man. This family, my youngest daughter, she was a huge fan of Dogman. That was like her book. That was her comic. I remember Melanie and I would do voices for the characters, so we really liked Dogman. which a good friend of mine worked on at DreamWorks Animation.
Oh,
Rika Maki wrote that story for her book. Yeah, she did. Mhm. And I never read it. I don't know if it's good or not. I just remember like people busting on it because like the little girl was chubby.
Yep.
And yeah, man, it was.
Oh, it's a self-insert. Yeah.
Was it?
yeah.
Well, no, that's the stupid argument that it's a self-insert. Well, it's a person writing a story. You know, they're going to bring some element of themselves.
Have they not read any of Jim Starlin's work, like Dreadstar?
What's a self-insert?
It means that
You
you're
know, like your
putting yourself
fanfics
into
you
the
wrote?
character.
You know, like your Harley Quinn fanfics that you write, Jess, and you put a guy that looks a lot like you, but really muscular in the stories. You know what I'm talking about, Jess?
No, but I'll keep going. I like where you're going with this.
Oh no,
Sean, what were you
no.
talking about, Sean?
I insert myself into Batman Year 2 all the time. Me and Beth trying to figure out who the Grim Reaper is. All right. Hey guys,
Wait,
hope all is well. It's such a blast doing that mythological
Hey, Byron.
quiz. Thank you so much for that, Byron. That was hard. But you know what? In the end, America won. So that's all that matters.
Yes.
I still don't know what a self-insert is.
Oh, all right. So it's when the writer puts elements of themselves into the character that weren't previously there. People felt that Mariko Tamaki made Starfire into herself as a young person.
Oh, okay. Really? It was turn on me, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Cat Kid. That was the other book too. Yeah, man. Those were a lot of fun. Like, whatever gets kids to pick up these books later on. Or you're straight up put yourself into a story like John Byrne fan. That's meta though. That's something a little different.
How do people know it's a self-insert?
They don't.
They
Oh,
don't.
you don't.
They-
I mean,
they
what is
just-
it called? Like writers do that in novels, right?
Tom King does that all the time in his books.
Yeah.
So does Stephen King.
This is sexism at play. This is not about the actual issue at hand, because people do this all the time and no one cares. Brian Michael Bendis was making Kitty Pryde the sexual protagonist of every book because he wanted to get with her. That was his childhood crush. That's why Peter Parker dates her in Ultimate Spider-Man, because the self-insert is Bendis as Peter. This happens all the time.
What? That's why I didn't like his writing.
Oh no, Omar. Well,
I was
Warren
supposed to get
Ellis.
with Kitty Pryde.
Warren Ellis
I
does
mean,
it.
Bendis-
Okay.
What?
Wow.
What's
I
that
didn't know
done?
any of
Warren Ellis also does that in Excalibur with Pete Wisdom, who also coincidentally gets along with Kitty Pryde.
Yo, Pete Wisdom's cool, man. He's like Timu Hellblazer.
That's exactly why he's one of the worst characters in Excalibur.
What?
All right.
His powers are hot knives. Oh my god, that title is awesome.
That's what I'm saying. This is one of the books that I was talking about. This is Nothing But Nightwing Volume 1 by Moy R. Marco and Pat R. Young.
So these are this is from
Well, the DC Universe Infinite has exclusive vertical scrolling comic book content, just like Marvel Unlimited does. This is their version. They had 3 books. This was the first of those 3.
I love that title. I'm gonna get that for Melanie. Nothing But Nightwing. That's awesome. You guys are being really quiet about that book. I'm the only one that's going to get it.
Well, no, I'm
Yes.
reading the.
You said yes.
Yes.
That was a quick yes.
No one draws butts like Dexter Soy.
I don't know, man. Ed Bennis.
Yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say, bro.
Yeah, man.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Have you read that
If you
JLA
know,
run?
you know. Oh boy.
I read.
Or Larry Stroman. Larry Stroman. He's up there too. Ooh, we need to do that. A Mount Rushmore to butt artists. Go ahead, Dom. And I'm not gonna make it sexist. You can do it like in there
No.
too if you want to. Go on. Dom, what were you gonna say, buddy?
No, I'm traumatized. I'm not going to continue that.
Is there a year 2 of Catwoman? I think that's what we were talking about earlier. the When in Rome story really fits into that year 2 era, because that's the story that's right around Long Halloween and Dark Victory, and Long Halloween is considered the new year 2, Dark Victory year 3.
It's also like a 2-issue arc in Jim Balin's Catwoman run. It's not collected yet, but that will be collected when the next Catwoman DC Finest comes out in late December. So if you want to read the actual Catwoman year 2, you can read the middle part of Jim Balin's Catwoman.
There you go. What Nightwing Omnibus is the best to start?
We don't have many.
We don't have the best. Like, I mean, whenever the Scott McDaniel and Chuck Dixon era come out, of course, that's the one I would suggest. Tom Taylor's Omni is actually probably the best one.
I mean, you only have 4, right? You have New 52, Rebirth, and then
and I would choose Tom Taylor over
Taylor
all
one.
those others.
Yeah, it's got Bitewing in it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
horrible. Clayman is an ass man. Is he?
Oh man,
I don't. Is he? I never. I need to.
Have you not read? Okay, Omar has not read Heroes in Crisis,
dude,
right?
that's the only thing about Heroes in Crisis that I need. That you need to see. Clayman, Harley Quinn, booty. It's unbelievable.
I do remember
Well,
Batgirl in that book too.
Well, there's
Batgirl.
also the panel with Lois Lane talking with Clark. And you know which one I'm talking about, Sean.
Wow, I'm bummed. I got rid
Look
of
at
that.
Dom waking up. All right, well,
Gets him going.
I got
All
rid of that
right.
book. I'm gonna have to get it back.
You need to. I need that. I need that omnibus.
Dom
Dom was right.
In all the Omni.
I need that. I need that paper big so I can see that Batgirl, bro.
Wow.
Damn it. That's a good argument, man. If Dom were to bring that slideshow into the presentation as to why Heroes in Crisis belongs in an omnibus, that's a win. Like, we're putting it in there.
Oh my gosh. The next of these DC Go titles, Renaissance of Raven by Cena Grace, is going to collect issues 1 through 13, or episodes 1 through 13. $14.99 for this one as well.
Oh, the compendium, absolutely. Yeah, if you get the compendium volume 1, there's 3 of them. So that's good.
Upper management says hi to you.
Sean's game, not gonna lie.
Oh, you need to watch. You need to watch the Comics Pals, bro. You have no idea.
So this is a web comic right
This
here.
in the same vertical type comic. This is also DC Go.
When you say vertical, what does that mean?
So if you know what, I'm going to show you. If I go on my phone right now and log into DC Universe Infinite, hopefully it
I
loads.
knew there was a reason I like Heroes.
Poor Wolf, yeah.
You and Dom.
I didn't say that. No, put words in my mouth.
You're the only one that wants to put it in Omnis.
Well, you're not wrong there.
All right. What do you got?
We're gonna move on to the next one, as
I
apparently
thought you were showing me the app. Okay.
I will after I talk about Harley Quinn in Paradise Volume 1.
Yes. What's this? Oh yeah, this is the
Harley Quinn is rarely and lucky in love. She is going to do some R&R on an island. This is also going to collect issues 1 through 13, or episodes 1 through 13 of the webcomic as well.
Sean, let me read this first before you pick it up.
Yes. Well, look. Honestly, based on this cover, I think it's safe to read. But I will wait for your word.
I'm definitely getting it and reading it, but just wait for me.
Doom Scroll Comics is a good way of okay. I'm gonna look at, let's see, Harley Quinn. Come on, please load. Harley Quinn.
Oh, okay, yeah. How do they get these going sideways if they're?
It's the same way they reprint Kelly Thompson and Guri Heroes Jeff the Landshark comics on Marvel Limited as well. Yeah.
We have the technology now, Jess.
All right.
Good.
So let's see, DC. Okay, let me see if I can put my screen. I have no idea if this is okay. There we go. We focus, and then we press dismiss. So these are the comics. You go and doom scroll them, just like John said. and you read them and you go, wow, they're saying things. She's talking with Pamela Isley. She's happy that she got letters. She gets a letter. She throws some out. She's talking with random people, making mush. She's happy. And those are the web comics, Omar.
I want Dom to read this to us right after the show. Just give us like half an hour reading us this webtoon.
Oh, so it's people talking.
Yep, indeed. So yeah, that's,
have you tried to turn your phone horizontal, King? I don't know if that's going to help or not. So these are vertical comics, huh?
Yep.
Okay, cool. What else we got?
What else do we have? We have third book of Grant Morrison's Batman, which has issues 701 through 702, which are the Lost RIP. Oh my gosh. I'd be happy to do so. Let me know and I'll make sure we can find
that's a Patreon tier I'm creating, by the way. Dom doesn't know yet.
Oh, snap. Do I get a cut?
No,
dang it, what? What do you mean?
What is this?
You're an employee. I'm the CEO. Welcome to the real world, pal. All right, what do we got here?
Well, if only I'd known. Issue 701 through 702, which are the Lost RIP issues. Batman and Robin, 10 through 16, and the Return of Bruce Wayne, issues 1 through 6 are collected in here. That was an awesome Frank Quietly cover. I want to say that's from like issue 15 of the Batman and Robin run. But anyways, Sean very expertly talked about this when we were on with Maddie and Omar and a couple of other people talking about the first omnibus.
Oh yeah, man.
This is amazing
this is
stuff.
Favorite.
Yeah, I love this. And this is one of the best parts of the run in many people's minds. I don't know if I agree with that, but I deeply love everything that Morrison did with Dick Grayson and Damian together. That you know, the way they wrote that piece changed the way I thought about comics, because there were 3 issue arcs instead of 6, and that's a completely different cadence. I studied those issues because I had never seen anything like that at that point. So to me, this is must read stuff for sure.
I co-sign.
Nice.
You study those issues. Dang, man, that's cool. Like,
and he came up with Nightwing has the best butt.
I did not.
No, that's because
we could do that ranking. Omar said the Mount Rushmore.
I need to have that tier. That's who I need for a tier show.
Yo, you know the sad part about all that though, man, is that I think I could come off the top 4 and off the top of my head right now.
Go for it. Let's hear it.
No, because it's an early show. I'll save that for another.
Is this the near mint condition swimsuit show?
I don't want people to get the wrong idea in case this is the new, this is the first time they're watching, right? Oh man, just a bunch of guys sitting around talking about butts. But we don't discriminate.
I stay ready. And also, we all know who America's ass is. That's Captain America. 2 out of the
Mexican Gwen Stacy. Dude, I got that gift.
Whoa! Oh!
Holy shit!
How do you have this ready?
Man, come on, man.
Why?
Why not?
This is a tier.
God.
Mount Rushmore.
I'm not.
Brilliant.
No.
That's the ranking.
Brilliant.
That's the tier show I'll have on my channel with Omar and Sean and anyone else. I don't mind dragging my channel into the.
I'll break out my Snow Bunny tier list, dude. We can do it. We can get it.
We'll get Maddie to join us. She'll be up all for that.
Yes.
The other Grayson Batman Omnibus to complete the Batman era. So yeah, they would need another one, right, to wrap up the era.
Well, yeah, you would need the rest of Batman and Robin, so issues 17 through 26, and all of the issues that were written by Judd Winnick, David Hine, Antonius Daniel on regular Batman to get a full companion for the omnibus.
Okay.
And also, these are collected in the Omnis Xbox 5 degrees.
Yes.
This is just a cheaper way to get them. And whenever they decide, God bless their soul. If you got a map for DC Finest, you got a map Batman and Robin, Batman Confidential, Streets of Gotham, Adjectiveless Batman, Detective Comics, other random issues that might have Batman in it. I'm just gonna say, man, I all more power to you. We also got the Night of the Owls compendium, $59.99, 560 pages, 29th of September. My first Batman comics I read when I was a kid. Gosh, it's been too long. This is going to collect the entirety of the first Court of Owls storyline from issues 1 through 7, the A and B stories from issues 8 through 11, the C story from issue number 9, and the 12th issue as well, which was not collected in the Absolute, along with annual number 1. And all the 9th issues of Detective Comics, Batman and Robin, Batgirl, Catwoman, Batwing, Red Hood and the Outlaws, Batman the Dark Knight, Birds of Prey, and All-Star Western, along with the 8th issue of Nightwing as well.
I will proudly quadruple dip it. I will proudly quadruple dip this.
It's got all those number 9 issues. I'd see why Ray wants it.
It's the first time it's been collected like this.
Yeah.
In the past, this is collected like the Green Lantern. If you go, yes, can you scroll up a little bit, Dom, to show the full title? So the full title of this is Batman Night of the Owls Compendium, right?
Yep.
It's not Batman by Scott Snyder. It's not Batman by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. So we have the Omnis, we have the trades, we have the Absolute editions. So I think this is the proper way to do it. This is something that we talked about in the Marvel stream. Like, I think the way to get people to double dip on X-Men is to put it all together and put in issues of classic X-Men, like in a proper reading order. That's how you get people like Ray to go, I'm going to quadruple dip with this.
Yeah, because those compendiums are mapped so awesome, man. They're just great.
Absolutely. This is on the smaller side of a compendium too. If you look at the price of this, is $59.99. This is only 560 pages compared to, oh my gosh, like 1,200 pages, 1,260
or sometimes 1,500 pages,
which is insane. I think they have tested out the maximum a compendium can be. Yeah,
that JLD compendium is thick as.
It's as thick as the Omnibus, just about, right?
It's the same contents as the Omni, so yeah.
Yeah, dude, if you haven't read it, like how they sneak All-Star Western in here as part of the crossover, it's pretty cool. I dug it because it takes place in Gotham, right, in the past. Yeah.
I will also add that they
containing this for less than $59.99 entry point. That is true too. If they're still, I think they're still in print. Will this have thicker paper? I have no idea what the paper stock on this one will be. It'll probably be the same paper stock they're keeping it.
Right, for the compendiums. I can anticipate that if we're going to look at this as sort of a key tester point, because I think you could legitimately make the argument that every single Batman by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo arc was part of a longer line-wide story. We're going to see a Death of the Family compendium that'll collect all of those tie-ins in like Teen Titans, Red Hood and the Outlaws, Nightwing, Batman and Robin, etc. Like, I can totally see them extending this for every single Scott Snyder story arc up until Endgame.
Okay.
Real quick, everybody needs to hit the like button. We are lacking likes. Yeah. We are working hard this morning, and if you are enjoying the show, smash the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. Omar and Dom work super, super hard to bring this to you consistently. And so let's show some love.
Thank you, Sean.
Thanks, Sean.
That is so sweet. You're such a good hype man.
Thank you.
Jess, could you please take some notes?
That is some butt kissing.
Wow. This guy.
When I go on your freaking channel, I do the same thing. When I go on Ray's channel, I do the same thing.
Shut up, Sean.
Wait, is the butt that he's kissing in the B or C tier in your guys' opinion?
That's for Sean to answer.
Oh my goodness. Now you're talking about mapping in chronological order. Woo! Maybe we need to do a Map My Batman.
Map My Year One show.
That's a tough one because that's gonna have some arguments.
And will. I don't know idea if you guys are going to argue about this. Gabriel Hardman, who is currently still doing the 4-issue Arcadia Question, Green Arrow, Batman, Black Label, standard size book, released a Green Lantern Earth 1 book a very, very long time ago. And they are doing a brand new edition of this, $17.99, 144 pages. This time, it'll have the nice DC Bullet logo on the spine. So if you're a big fan of the DC Bullet logo, if you want to read an alternate universe Green Lantern story in the same Earth 1 format they've been doing for stuff like Teen Titans, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, check this out.
I
I'm
enjoyed
surprised
this.
they did not do this as a omnibus and just reprinting the trades. I understand because there is a TV show that is coming out. This is a more affordable format, and that's probably the reasoning. I'm just surprised we haven't had an Earth 1 Omni or compendium, considering how hot this era was for a while. Yeah, they came out in standard size hardcovers.
Yeah, original
Some of them
graphic.
they're very hit and miss. Some of them are good. Like
You like Gary Franks and Jeff Johns as Batman.
I
I'm
do,
assuming
which is a rare time that Jeff Johns wrote Batman. Like you'd think the guy has just written every character at DC. He never wrote a ongoing Batman series.
There's probably a reason why.
Oh, right. We don't talk about drama. But I will say that the one book that I know is very, very, very divisive every time I bring it up is Wonder Woman by Grant Morrison. There are people that
anything
hate it.
other than it's great.
And then there are people that love it. It is one that causes like, I remember, I can't remember if it was an old reader, new reader, what it was. We just had a bunch of comments that were like, woo, they were hating on each other.
Wow.
I can see the issues with it. I completely understand and respect that, but I can also see why people love it.
Yeah.
This one is the one that I've wanted to read that I haven't. Gabriel Hardman and Karina Becco are a formerly a relationship, a power couple in comics who did Invisible Republic together. That was an indie book that probably a lot of people didn't read, but I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Unfortunately, we only got the one volume of this, just because they stopped working together. But from my knowledge, this is a great run, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. This release is perfect for me. I will buy this.
There were two.
Okay.
Were there two? Okay.
Just two, yeah.
Yeah, there's only 2 volumes of this. Put me in the hate camp. Golden Age style Wonder Woman stuff does nothing for me. I think it was more issues than just that. And like, yeah, this message is forwarded to Jeff. Please don't let those people in my channel, Jess. Why are you this posse you travel with, man?
I love that I'm now attached to those bots.
No shame in your game. No shame in the game, man.
I liked all of these to varying degrees, except for Teen Titans, or that didn't do anything for me.
I just forgot it. I forgot about Teen Titans even existing. Who was it?
Yeah.
Who was on Teen Titans?
Jeff Lemire and Terry Dodson were on that book.
Which
Wow.
should have been great. Those two were two of my favorite creators, but it just didn't hit with me.
Okay, let's keep going. And I'm gonna start this question from John.
Green Lantern Secret Origin is also getting a trade paperback edition.
Another
This
reprint because of the show. Absolutely.
Indeed. 1999, 176 pages, collecting issues 29 through 35. This is Jeff Johns rewriting the origin story for Hal Jordan, how he became Green Lantern after the death of Abin Sur, and mixing his retcons from Rebirth into this, along with all of the brand new elements that he introduced into his universe as well, including a lantern that was teased at the end of the Sinestro Corps War, manages to be a really, really important part of the story. So if you are interested,
Gnort.
definitely not Gnort. Definitely not Gnort.
You freaking furry. Shut up, Jess.
Little squirrel lantern.
Little squirrel lantern.
I am a fan when retcons work properly, and I like the way that he did this because he tied it into Blackest Night as well. I like that.
Don't let the black hand wandering off into a graveyard. That's what I'll just say. We've got the 2026 edition of Hell's Hitman, which is the Demon by McCrea and Ennis. So yes, if you're a fan of Hitman, you just want the specific Demon story, you can check this out. Collecting issues 40 through 40 and 42 through 49 and annual number 2 of the Demon at $29.99 and 296 pages.
That would have been fine.
That's a great cover, man.
That's a good cover.
That's a great cover. Like McCrea. It's good. I wonder why this is getting a new printing. Is the Demon, is there going to be a new series? Is there
no Etrigan series as far
TV
as
show?
next level yet? No.
I did hear wind that the Demon, the Absolute Edition that's coming out that they're doing, is one of the most gorgeous books that DC is working on.
Oh,
yeah. And I was like, I want to see pictures as soon as you get the mock-ups. Just the amount of love and the type of detail they're putting on the external look of the book. It looks, I love that Absolutes now are like, let's just do our own thing with this one. Yeah. Is there a book for the Demon? That's a good question. Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
There is one coming.
So it is a new series. Okay.
Yeah.
Next level.
but it hasn't been solicited yet.
Who's the creator behind it?
So technically, I believe it's not been announced, but it's pretty much known. It's James Herron.
Mhm.
They haven't explicitly said that, but we know.
So Sean knows.
Well, Scott Snyder has loose lips.
Okay.
He likes spoiling a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm sure the marketing team loves.
Hey, you know what? They're selling comics.
I do
Can't
find
be
it
too mad.
funny that like I'm supposed to keep my mouth shut about all these things, and then in an interview somewhere, someone goes, "Yeah, man, I wrote an intro for an omnibus. Maybe I'm not supposed to talk about it." Like,
Well, no, like he's also gone on like AMAs and like random interviews that he's done with like bigger name YouTubers where
What?
he's spoiled
bigger
future.
than this, Dom.
Sorry.
Not bigger than Omar.
You mean
Nothing.
Mr. Beast? You mean like Mr. Beast, right? Like,
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. He was on the show with Mr. Beast where it was like, you and 100 absolute Batmen are tied in a room. Can he survive after 30 days?
I'm so sorry, dude. Don't say that, Omar. I just canceled my Absolute Demon pre-order because my wife said
No! Buy the car. No. Have Absolute Demon all wrapped up with your new car. Like, take every single one of those pages out and splatter it on a new car.
That's another Patreon tier I'm working on where I can send Dom to your house, or your wife can beat him like a pinata for making you buy.
Wait,
the
I hope they're blindfolded.
Yeah, of course. Got to give you some kind of lead there. In which timeline did Harley Quinn by Jimmy Palmiotti Omnibus belong to? The New 52. It's when it kicked off. That's when they relaunched that character.
2014, and if we're looking at it chronologically, you are going to place it right after that first omnibus of New 52 Suicide Squad.
Which you really shouldn't buy. I mean, I have it, but that doesn't mean you should.
Oh, it's funny.
Jonah Hex, baby! Give me some
Jonah Hex.
Omni
no.
format, please.
I
Now, why
know.
is this coming out? Because of a new series or something?
Jonah Hex is rumored to also be getting a next level book. In fact, I don't think it's a rumor. I think we know it's happening.
Okay. Has Scott Snyder told people who's writing that?
I don't think he spilled that bean yet.
You said yet. $14.99, 144 pages for the first 6 issues of the 2006 run.
It's I know all of these are out of print, but I don't. Yeah, I'm interested in how come this book that once this finally gets omnibused, which I really think it should be, it's going to be like 2 or 3. There's so many.
2. It'll be 2.
2?
Yeah, man.
There's going to be 2.
I mean, that's the way I've mapped it. I don't know how you've mapped it, but I would put 2 Omnis.
Did Scott Snyder say something that I should know about?
I don't think anyone's had said anything. No. Ray, have you read the Jonah Hex stuff, buddy?
I just bought, and I have not. I just bought the Jonah Hex. I just bought the Jonah Hex. What is
Thank
the
you,
name?
Jenna. That's what it is.
Did you get the DC Finest Western?
Yes. Yeah.
That's
I
love
just
that book.
told me on one of my shows. They said you got to get it. You got to get it, and I just bought it.
Nice.
I love that book, man. That book, you want Tomahawk, you got El Diablo, dude. It's good stuff.
I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Thank you for the super chat. Is the JLA by Mark Waid Omnibus going to be worth it with those gaps?
Oh,
Yes, the gaps are just stories with, I think it's
Millar.
Mark Miller. It's the, let me see. There's a team up between the Atom and Adam Strange. And there's another story that ties into Day of Judgment, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're fine without them. I just wanted them for completion sakes, but maybe, I don't know, maybe they can sneak it into another book, or maybe they'll do a line of JLA. I know they're doing the big thick books where they're not missing anything, and maybe that's where they're going to put everything. And well, I know they've collected them in there.
And when we get into DC Finest, you hope that they'll be able to be even more thorough and complete than the JLA books.
There is one Jonah Hex Omni, which is the all Western. There was another one that got canceled, and they made it into a deluxe edition. It's just called Jonah Hex. That's been out of print for a long time, and that's from the classic run. That's not from the Jimmy Palmiotti and Justin Gray era.
The Weird Western Tales one?
Yeah, remember it was supposed to be an omnibus,
Yep. Oh, there it is.
but they decided to make it into a deluxe edition. That was years ago, man. It's been long out of print. That one, yeah. I see that you've read it. Cover to cover.
Half the original issues. It takes it from the very beginning. All-Star Western 10.
Yeah. That's the one.
I
So
like that.
we were hoping for more of those, but unfortunately never got them.
I'm
That's a good question. Does the Western book, the DC Finest, have the OG?
Everything's in there, man. They have left nothing out. You immediately start from the original Tomahawk, and then you see that transition into, oh, hey, the guy's got a kid, and then you follow along with the kid on top of literally every single other Western character they were doing. Vigilante is in there. Really enjoyed their stories. El Diablo, short, sweet 3-4 issue tales that I also happily enjoyed. Man, those Jonah Hex issues left me chilling cold. I don't know if I've chilling cold to the point where I felt more horrified with the Jonah Hex stories than I did with the DC Finest horror. That's how good they were.
Every time I listen, I find something to add to my pile of shame, and I managed to read a few omnis a month.
Oh yeah.
I'm so sorry, John. That's another tier I'm working on. It's called I Come to Your House and I Shame You for not reading the files.
I've had that.
Jess has had that experience.
Yeah, I've had it twice, 3 times, I think.
But then I get real. Then I get real, and it gets dark because I say, Jess, this is the delusional pile. This is the pile that you think you're going to read one day, but it's never going to happen, buddy. It's never going to happen. What? You have a Peanuts watch. What is
Yeah.
that?
Jenna, thank you for asking. This is a Swatch watch that Elon sent to me for my birthday a few years ago. Elon, friend of the show here. Yeah, it's really cool. And I love that Elon was so generous to send this to me. Peace and love.
All right.
I was about to say what he got me. It wasn't a watch.
Elon or me?
Elon.
Oh.
It was the first volume of D Fight Island. D stands for male genitalia. I was like, how did Jess get a nice Peanuts watch and I got Fight Island? I read it. It was good. Okay, let's keep going with the DC Finest.
Let's keep going on with the 2 DC Finest that were solicited this month.
Oh, this looks fun.
Yeah, 19.
Click on that. I think the squirrel's on that cover, isn't it? Let me see.
Gnort's on the cover.
Look. Oh no, that's not Gnort. Jess, who is that? The Squirrel Lantern. What is the Squirrel Lantern's name, Jess? You're awake.
Alfie. No, I have no idea.
It's Chip, Jess.
Chip. Damn it.
Yeah,
Changed his name. That's
Steve
right.
Al-
with an apostrophe in between
There
the
we
H
go.
and the P.
See, that's why I hired Dom and not you, Jess, because you were like, it's what did you say, Twinkie?
Alpha, sure.
Twinkie.
Twinkie, sure. I like that better than Chip.
The I, it's not even in there.
But anyways, you got Arisia Rabo on the right. You have Kilowog in the back. You got John Stewart with the afro. They do have the names wrong on the bottom, but we won't. That's just a placeholder. We won't. We'll disregard
Names
that for
wrong
now.
on the bottom. Wait,
Yeah.
oh, down there.
Yeah, John Brew. Yeah, this was not 1970s Green Lantern. Anyways, $39.99, 592 pages. This is going to collect Green Lantern 201, 219, Tales of the Green Lantern Corps Annuals 2 through 3, Secret Origins Issue 7, Action Comics 589, and pages from DC Sampler 3, Who's Who, the Directory of the DC Universe, Issue number 9, with profiles on Hal Jordan, John Stewart, the Green Lantern Corps, and Guardians of the Universe, and Who's Who Update 87, 1 through 3, with profiles on Arisia, our good friend Chipmunk, or I don't remember who Jess called him, but whoever that person is, Green Lantern Corps, Kilowog, and the Guardians of the Universe.
Jess. Remind me not to do DC trivia with Jess anytime.
I like how he was so excited to go, Alfie.
Alvin.
Like, I got it.
Maybe
Alfie, Twinkie.
maybe Jess is in a state of hyper time where whatever different timeline he's stumbled onto, it's always happening. Like, so it's all canon.
Yep.
Sure. Alfie.
Thanks,
What's-
Mark.
He had that ready to go too.
Somebody was jamming me
Oh
up.
yeah,
on
man,
my-
Green Lanterns. What's that, Jess?
Sorry, somebody, I can't remember who, they were jamming me up for my phone being on because it rang 15 minutes ago. I accept that criticism. I don't accept that it's an old guy move because I've been making mistakes like this since I was 30. But okay, go ahead, man. Blame me. Sorry, I was just answering that guy.
Oh,
so forth.
Okay. Let's keep doing it.
Yeah, let's keep on moving to the next book, which is
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. More horror.
Ooh,
See,
If
this
they-
is what I wish they would have done with the Omnis.
Omnis,
They're doing it right with the DC Finest, and
yes.
that's putting everything together.
They
Look
are
at
indeed.
the content.
Let's go ahead and
This
look at the
has-
content. House of Secrets 86 through 90, House of Mystery 186 through 190, Phantom Stranger 7, Witching Hour 8 through 12, and The Unexpected 118 through 123. Look at that Neil Adams cover. It's so awesome.
Yeah, dude. Even that's something as simple as that. Adams just freaking knocks it out of the park.
Yeah.
But I love the mapping in here. It's so cool. I thought, I guess the sales of the first volume were so well done that they were like, hey, let's go ahead and give them a second volume. I thought it was going to be a one and done, and let's give them a sampler of what horror was like. They can go buy the Omnis when they come out. But the fact that they're continuing these books. Speaking of continuing, we are going to have a DC Finest kickoff, like the Most Wanted. And DC is helping us with that. And it's adorable because my wife saw me in a meeting with Dom and Peter and the person from DC. And she was like, oh, DC is really helping you all. And I was like, well, it's more like us helping them try to figure out what people want. And she's like, I just thought you were saying that you were going to let DC know like you always do. They're like legit helping. You guys are helping each other. And I'm like, that's why I said they're helping us. But it was but yeah, that means that you all get to vote on the books that you all want the most for the DC Finest line. Dom is putting together a wonderful freaking slideshow. I just hyped it up. I'm sorry, Dom. Don't. And then Curtis is going to be there, and so is Peter to kick it off. And we've got that scheduled to go. I think we've got
the 1st of June, like literally as
June
soon
1st.
as the calendar month
5:30.
ends.
Yeah,
I-
5:30 p.m. Eastern time.
That makes me so happy. I love those shows.
Man, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work to put together. So I mean, doing it alone, it would be a nightmare. And everybody has been amazing.
Yeah.
And DC just stepping in and writing notes like, oh, maybe don't say this yet. Because I don't want to spoil. That's the thing with these books. Like, we're trying to do this the right way where we don't spoil what they have coming out, but also they want to know what people want the most. And then we're like, how do we keep 30 Batman books from being in the top 30?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be really interesting. I think we're almost to the point of just fine tweaking it a little bit, and we're almost ready to go. So it'll be June 1st. So we got a deadline.
I'm also going to add that this is going to be the most well prepared and beautiful poll presentation that you guys will watch. And I am very, very confident in saying
Until we do the Mount Tushmore video.
No. Not gonna...
We all come prepared with it's the most prepared Jess has ever been for any stream in his life.
I've already got it set up. Yarn has already sent me a tier template. Template.
So it will be new books for continuing lines, and it will be new lines that we were given the okay to go. So there you go, man. That's a tease us what's to come on June 1st. But first, we got to go through all of the books that you all voted for in the DC Most Wanted.
Can I ask a quick question of you, Omar, about something like this? I feel like DC Finest is really the only way we'll get maybe to see Tales of the Unexpected and Witching Hour.
Yeah.
Both of those series were really good, and Witching Hour, the witches from that play into some modern day stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think it's going to be? Well, I don't know if this is fair to ask you, but actually that's why I want to ask you, because it's not fair to you. Would it be more witches and more Tales of the Unexpected in a horror book, or do you think that those would get their own DC Finest? Like,
those are actual questions we have been asking. Because I come in with a mind of this can be its own line, and I need DC to say, well, we've got plans for something else, or we plan on putting that with this. So this actually, what you just brought up are some of the notes that I had on the spreadsheet that we shared with them, and now they've put their own notes down. And so if it was me, and it's not just me, I would put it in the horror line just to get people to get them out. Kind of like the way I would map Batman, like the way they've been doing it, but include, other lines. Because Batman had, 4 lines at one time. It had Shadow of the Bat, it had Legends of the Dark Knight. Later on, it had Batman Chronicles. So those are the questions that it's like, how do we map this? Do we put it in the Batman line, or do they start their own line? So you will find out your answer on June 1st.
Nice.
You can vote for that.
Awesome.
And your Sugar and Spike.
Nice.
And everything nice.
Jimmy Olsen. I bet that's how they'll come out.
Yeah, that's under the We'll Never
Superman family.
It's under what?
Superman family.
Superman family.
But what did Omar say? Never gonna happen, or
the stuff that will never sell.
Damn it.
I'm just kidding, man. I'm sure there's lots of people that want Jimmy Olsen as a turtle boy for 80 issues.
You already got that. That's why I have hope.
Okay. Let's go to DC Compact.
Yep, we got 2 here. The first of which is Batman, Harley, and Ivy. This is the book that Jess and Omar were talking about earlier.
There you go. Treat yourself, Sean. You know what? Sean, when's your birthday?
June 16th.
Are you serious? Okay, here I'm gonna make you a promise. For your birthday, it's gonna come a little bit late. I swear to you, I'm gonna get Jess to send you a copy of this book.
You know what? I totally will.
See,
I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
So you want to give me a DC book when my birthday is June 16th, which is Marvel Day.
Well,
616.
Oh, it is. I never thought about that. Wow, Sean.
Yeah. I was born to be a Marvel fan.
Well,
yeah, I hope you are.
I am.
Okay.
I hope you
coming out till October 6th. So yeah, we'll be pretty late.
Oh, then forget it. What are we even talking about?
You'll have Marvel Day way in the back.
I feel like Jess is the type of family I would have come, like, if I was like selling things as a kid. Look, my school's doing the sponsorship. If I sell this many magazine subscriptions, I can go to Egypt or whatever. Jess would have been like, yeah, okay, give me 30 subscriptions.
Change that.
Be adult-oriented magazines that you're selling for.
No. Change that to chocolate bars, and I would have. Yeah, you to be that.
As somebody
Yes!
who's never had a chocolate bar, I co-sign with that.
Oh my gosh, poor
Never.
Tom.
Wow.
Wait, what? Is that
Allergic?
So wholesome.
No, I'm not allergic.
Is it religious?
No. Why is that the first thing that comes to your mind?
Never eat a chocolate bar?
I've
Is that
never eaten a
offensive? I'm
chocolate bar.
sorry.
Well, what about? I feel like you've eaten ice cream though.
Oh, I've eaten. Of course.
Okay.
Oh
No,
my
you
God.
just
I was eating
said,
ice
Comic
cream
Con,
on
I'm
your-
gonna buy you your first chocolate bar and watch you eat it.
Dude, what religion is it that prevents chocolate bar?
Don't put me on the spot, fool.
Who would ever want to be a part of that?
Let's school you on religion. This is a DC show. Let's move on to the next thing.
Next and last book on the
Wow.
list is Swamp Thing: The Anatomy Lesson. Stephen Bissett and Alan Moore, $9.99, 200 pages, 6th of October. This is going to collect the saga of Swamp Thing 20 through 27, which is the start of Alan Moore's run on Swampy Swamp.
That's crazy that we're getting Alan Moore's run in a DC compact. Wow. It's awesome, man. That is the run. What are the issues?
Issues 20 through 27.
Okay. Man, that is. Yeah, I never thought we would have that in like a comp. It's nice. It's crazy. That's crazy. Is that it for the solicit song?
That is, but I do want to show some people, other things that are happening on in the mainline universe before we go. First of
This
which is
the home of collected editions, but go on.
well, this will be in a collected edition in like 15, 16 months. So give it
Good
some time.
counterpoint. Look at that. Didn't even need a slideshow to talk me into this. Okay, let's do it.
All right. First of which is Chris Samnee returning to Batman. Seems like the only thing that he wants to do is draw Batman, which, to be fair, that is a completely fair point to do. And what better way to do it than to follow up on your Batman and Robin Year One with a brand new 12-issue series on the dynamic duos featuring the silver-aged look of one fantastical. Where did Jess go?
I think his Swatch died and he lost his internet.
I was the one that got kicked off. That's weird. Okay.
That's very weird. But anyways, yes,
Ice
Samnee
cream.
and Wade, the creator duo that gave us Daredevil, Black Widow, Captain America, and Batman and Robin Year One are back at it with dynamic duos.
Dude, this is going to be amazing.
I can't
I
wait.
saw this announcement. These covers are fantastic, each one of them. This book, the Year One that they did together, was just one of a slew of tremendous Batman books we were getting at that time. And it may have been the best one, which is saying a lot. So
I agree.
I am very excited for the sequel.
Yeah.
So this would be technically Batman and Robin Year 2?
No,
No.
I don't think so. Because I don't
Return of the Reaper. Perhaps that
He really wants Batman
pitched
Year
that
Two,
idea
but Mark
to Mark.
Waid.
I pitched that idea to Mark Waid on my live stream. He said probably not.
Oh, speaking of live streams, Omar, I just need to tell you real fast.
Yeah, man.
Someone told me to watch the Howard Chaykin interview that you did because they
Oh,
were
yeah,
saying
yeah.
like, "Oh, what a douchebag he is! What a crotchety old man." So I'm like, okay, I'll watch it, and I watched it, and I loved it. I thought it was amazing.
I agree. That was such a great interview.
Yeah, dude.
He definitely was an interesting cat. Right before the interview, he was like, I'm going to warn you right now. I'm in a bad mood. My car stalled. Like, he's like, it's not your fault. Like, he's yelling at me. He's like, it's not your fault, but my car stalled on the interstate, and I'm just in a bad mood. Hi, I'm Howard Chaykin. Like, I had a lot of fun with that one. There was one moment in there that kind of took me back, and I had to bite my tongue. But that's his own beliefs, and that's cool. But yeah, I mean, you got to roll with the punches when you do interviews. You never know what you're gonna get. You never know who's gonna be in a bad mood. You never know what kind of people they are. Some people hate doing interviews, and they have to because their agent or the publisher is like, hey, you need to go on 10 shows at least to go and promote this new book. And you may be the 10th show and they're dead dog tired. Like, I don't want to do this crap. I don't want to talk to you. So, I try to read body language and move the questions along. Like, what does he want to talk about? And he was fine. There was one there was one moment I'll share with you, and I'm pretty sure for anybody that watched it probably knows what I'm talking about. That completely caught me off guard. That I'm like, nah,
I know exactly what it
let
is.
slide.
And you moved through all of that effortlessly. Your years of doing this were on display for
Oh,
sure.
thank you, man. I appreciate it. Some are easier than others, right? Some are easier than others, yeah. But he was an interesting guy to talk to, and I love the fact that after the interview, he said, "See, this is why I don't have friends. I don't have many. I hang out with 3 guys, and that's it, and have hung out with the same 3 guys for the last 40 years."
I need to watch that. Sounds like he was great.
Hey, he's pissed some people off, and then some people are like, "Wow, what a cool guy." That's
I want to see the piss people off one version.
Okay,
Real quick.
yeah.
We got
what is
we got
this?
a brand new Batman Poison Ivy event of the late summer, early fall, which is Bad Seeds. We're kicking it off with a one-shot named Sunset. Of course, this is under the umbrellas of Gio Will Wilson and Matt Fraction. Giuseppe Chemical is going to be the artist here. Gotham loses power. What happens when Poison Ivy loses a seat somewhere? What happens? Here's a look at the main cover. This damn war cover got me tripping because Stephanie Brown is a prominent part of the cover, and that makes me go, oh, well, Barbara Gordon's in jail and Cass is doing her own thing, so it's really cool to see her back into the Gotham fold. Arcio Takara with Poison Ivy. He's been doing the interiors as well for the main Poison Ivy series, and then a foil cover from Jorge Jimenez.
Boy, those covers are awesome.
Yeah, that cover by Takara, man. I can't wait for the deluxe editions, and I can't wait for them to do absolutes one day.
This art, is spectacular.
100%. Yes, 100%.
Indeed. And the last thing I want to talk about is Static.
Hey, Static's getting his dude. Look at that.
He's now joining the Titans. So that is all of the. Hey, they did.
Oh my God!
They did the
meme. Who's the cover artist on that one?
That is Lucas Meyer. Who
this
did
is a meme?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me show you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Hold on. I'm going to see if. Oh, here we go. It's this one.
These DC meme covers that become covers.
That is the cover.
It's great.
So yes, that is all that we have in the fold for the DC Solicitations. But I do want to thank everybody who watched us here. Before we all round up and go, I want to ask all the panelists what their favorite pick from this specific line was. We'll start.
We got to ask the chat too.
I was about to get to that, Omar. You let me finish.
You gotta move faster, Dom. You gotta move faster. It's the age of memes. Everybody goes by like that.
I guess this is what happens when you doom scroll Instagram. But yes, chat.
Hey, Maddie, would you like to join us for a Mount Tushmore?
Yeah.
Of the best
butt
Maddie. Maddie'd be great in that. All right. What else we got? What Jess, what's the book you're most excited for, buddy?
I am really excited for that JLA by Mark Waid because I've never read that material.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited about Spectre right there. I think I'm happiest that the Harley Quinn New 52 runs getting a reprint because I think that's good for DC to reestablish how fun she is or can be.
Right.
But, I'm also excited for Absolute Wonder Woman 3. This is a great lineup.
Okay.
Go sign.
Sean, what about you, buddy? What do you got?
That JLA, you guys sold me. I really, really am glad that we spent a little time talking about this because I need better JLA in my life. I just need it. And Mark Waid is on the book now, and it's cool and stuff. But I'm thinking I might like this more. So I'm going to give this a shot.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. Chubby Ray, what about you, my brother?
Agreed. That JLA run by Mark Waid, that was during the Grant Morrison run. It was sort of
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It was sort of
switched
when
books.
Morrison was off the book, Wade took over, and then Morrison came back with it. It's such a great era. Tower of Babel is so good. It is it's going to be a fantastic omnibus. I just love it. Mark Wade, JLA, 100%. Love it.
What about you, Dom? What are you
I am
looking
going
for
to
from
go with DC Finest, Green Lantern, setting up shop for we haven't seen post-crisis Green Lantern.
Have you read this stuff before?
I have read some of it because other people told me to read more Green Lantern. I have not yet read the Action Comics book that's in here along with the annuals, but I'm very excited to get back in and read it.
There was Tales of the Green Lantern Corps that collected some of this in here. There were 4 volumes, I think. I haven't read all of this. This is a lot of new stuff to me. So,
yeah, Steve Englehart. Yeah, I've heard nothing but, I like his run. So,
There's never been a DC Finest book where you go, oh, that looks like a bad idea. Every single DC Finest book always looks like a good idea.
That's a good point.
Wait until they do Heroes in Crisis, Chuck.
I need to get that book right now.
Get it in.
I'm going to go with the Ostrander Spectre 2. Well, I agree with everyone else on that JLA. That stuff has been collected before in different formats, but Spectre, this stuff, looking at 32 to 60, none of this has been collected in any kind of format. So for the first time, it's being collected. Plus, it comes with a glow-in-the-dark cover. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. They haven't collected this at all.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, never been collected, man. So I'm excited for it. Gotham Adventure looks good, too. There's a lot of... Actually, I don't think I've read like 90% of that book. JLA. A lot of love for JLA. And I mean, that is the answer. That's such a good run. Yes, DC Horror. Is that Phil? Yeah, Phil.
JLA by Mark Wade Omni for me. Looks like I'll have to upgrade from my Tower of Babel Deluxe. Gotham Adventures and Jerry Lewis Compound.
I love that book.
Wade JLA. Oh,
Wait a
gosh.
sec.
Grayson.
Can you go back?
Yes.
What was the Matt? Could you show Matt's again at 1:30? That's great.
The classic Sean
God.
Osborne. I love it.
No, bro.
We call that the Black Goblin around here.
That's
perfect.
Not just the Goblin?
I'm gonna
No,
keep
the
from
Black
making
Goblin.
further jokes because that's gonna go down a bad path, and then that's how people get kids.
Gonga you? Gonga you?
Oh,
Good.
good. That's
stuff.
also a book that Jess is getting.
Yes,
That's
sure.
right. That's right.
Anything with super pets or any pets.
Mm-hmm. Harley Quinn Omni for Hal 55 Wayne.
Yeah, if you haven't read it before, I hope you really enjoy it. Seriously. Jess loves it, so if you hate it, write him a nasty email, please.
Or head on to Jess's and my show next week when we talk about the upcoming June collected editions.
That's right. Sean's making a guest appearance there. Yay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
I don't think I had told Dom that yet.
It's gonna be fun.
Yes.
JLA Gotham Adventures.
How good is JLA? JLA is as stupid as it sounds. So it's stupid fun if you like that kind of stuff. First appearance of Michael Holt, Mr. Terrific. Yes, sir. That is true.
Oh,
Omar, the question for the panel that John.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing it back. Yeah. With
So
all the compacts, compendiums, DC Finance, and other new formats, what is the role of the deluxe edition? To get you to quadruple dip.
Yes.
Do you really want to get rid of your Tower of Babel Deluxe Edition when you get the Omnibus?
Mm-mm.
I mean,
I don't know. I definitely think there is a need for the Deluxe Edition, right? Not everybody likes big, thick books. Not everybody wants to go out and buy $175 retail price Omnibus. So, you have Tower of Babel, what is considered the best of the Mark Wade JLA stuff. So that's probably why they release it in that format. Just like they've done the DC, Nightwing, Batgirl, and Robin Year Ones in deluxe editions. And just like we've had many things released in deluxe editions, like The Curse. What was the other one? The Dark...
Great Darkness Saga.
Thank you. The Great Darkness Saga. all that stuff will be omnibused one day. Doesn't mean that everybody wants big, thick books or read big, thick books. So that's why the deluxe editions are nice, right? Short version of the classic stories that you want in a easier to handle format for people that don't like big, thick books.
Yep. I mean, I've recently just got the JLA League of One deluxe hardcover, and I don't necessarily need this in absolute size, but what I love about it is that it's still oversized. You still get Cold Steel and the League of One original graphic novel, and you still get that nice feeling. And before it's amazing. It's all painted. It is beautiful, and it's a great Diana story too.
Wait, who's the artist on that?
Christopher Mueller, who worked on a bunch of Magic the Gathering stuff as well.
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
beautiful
God.
artwork.
What
man.
book was that?
JLA, A League of One.
Yeah, beautiful book. I wish Marvel would stop calling their deluxe editions omnibuses. It's it's whatever. Now they're in a new, this is definitely a new era of Marvel. They're probably going to be trying different things, like I'm sure you already saw. There was a question. Dang it, I had it here. I thought it was a really good question. Oh, sorry, can't find it now. Anyway, I hope that answered your question, John. I just hope this time they add to the table of contents in Harley Quinn. I think legit it's going to be a reprint. The only thing I'm going to push for, if Harley Quinn Omnibus Volume 3 ever gets reprinted, I will push for what was originally solicited in that book, and that is the Frank Terry era of Harley Quinn. It was originally supposed to be there. If you look at the little copyrighted material at the very front of the book, you could still see those issues in there, but for some reason they took them out the last minute. I don't know why, but yeah. And is that it?
I just want to say I lost my puppy, my baby yesterday, my dog Chester, who was the most awesome dog. Yeah, he's great.
What
and
a sweetie.
Ray. He was always my buddy, hanging out with me during broadcast, and I was in a really, really bad mood. And I came in today, and you guys just cheered me up. It was just amazing hearing just Jess and Sean and Omar. You guys just busting. It just put me in a great mood. So thank you.
Ray, I'm so sorry, man. I know how much he meant to you. I just lost my dog Monday.
You
15
did too?
years. I did. And I'm so sorry for you.
I'm so sorry for both of you. Omar and I know it is a pain that only people who have lost their pets can know. It is a super painful pain, and it doesn't really go away. Yep. It's really, I'm so sorry for both of you.
Yeah, it's awful. I called Jess when I had to put my dog down because I think I needed somebody to tell me it's time. And I didn't want to let her go. She outlived a horrible marriage, and I got to keep, her for 17, almost 18 years. She was my buddy. She had me. She got me ready to, like for kids and stuff. Like, she was my buddy. She was there when I didn't have a purpose. Mm-hmm. So I feel you, man. I feel both of you. It's not easy. It's not fucking fair that they don't live that long. And there's that emptiness that stays with you, man. Mm-hmm. It sucks. Like, so I'm glad we were able to make you laugh. And, if there's any time that I can get to make fun of Jess just to make you laugh, I'll be more than happy to do it.
Get on one of our phone calls.
Absolute honor. But I'm sorry, both Sean and Ray, man, that sucks. What was your dog's name, Sean?
Her name was Ash.
Yeah. How old was Ash?
15. We had her almost every day of her life.
Yeah. So everybody go and hug your fur babies.
Yeah.
Extra long today. Because they might be a pain in the ass sometimes, but man, they are worth it. Because once they're gone, you're gonna miss all that. I found my cat Shinobi, when he was a kitten, would chew on my wires, and I remember I would get so pissed. Like he would chew through my Super Nintendo 4-player adapter. And I was like, do you know how much this is, man? I'm taking your ass to the pound. This is the last draw. I never did. I found an extension cord in the garage because we're doing our giveaway this Saturday, and I needed to bring in an extension cord to work on something upstairs, and it had his teeth marks on it. And it started like tearing up, like thinking like he's been gone. We lost him. Actually, we were at Heroes Con when he passed away. He lived a good life. He was 18 years old and hell of a cat, man. But yeah, once they're gone, man, it sucks. You never think like, the things that used to annoy you when they were here just hit harder. Yeah.
I'm sorry for your guys.
Anybody that has lost pets and loves animals, it's not easy, man. So rest in peace, Chester. Up in doggy heaven, running around, along with my Nikita. And what was your dog's name again? Ash.
Ash.
Is that it?
Yeah. Hanging with Ash.
Yeah.
But I thank you guys. It was good to laugh today.
I'm glad we can make you forget for a little while, buddy.
And by the way, looking forward to Wednesday.
Yes.
Can't wait.
The reveals might surprise some people what the top 50 are, man. Or top 60. Sorry, I misspoke. I'm going to be busy. It's going to be the next few days are going to be super busy. We have a huge giveaway tomorrow. We have our 10th anniversary on YouTube on Monday.
And you have to record the upcoming June collected editions, to which I already put all the pictures and doc in.
I remember when Dom joined the channel, like he was like, dude, I got you. That's easy. And I'm like, Dom, I don't think you understand how much work and how much it just stresses me out to think about this last week. And he was like, I'll make it easier for you. And he did. God bless him. He has made it so much. He's saved me so much time. But now I think he understands a little more. When we both talk about it, we both go, oh, yeah, it's the last week of the month. Like that type of like mentality of like something you do, right? But also it's not something you look forward to doing because it's so much work. But yeah, I forgot about that. Thanks, Don. Thank you all for joining us. Everybody live. Dom, sign us off, buddy.
I want to thank everybody again for joining us, and an extended condolences. And I didn't get to, I feel like, say my piece, but I'm sending hugs to both of you guys.
Thank you.
I know it's never easy. I remember when I lost my pet birds 5 years ago. I had 5 of them, and 2 of them decided to pass away one night, and then a couple nights later, we had none. But never easy on any front. But I know that I'm in a better spot, and we'll get through it. So
Dom was up last night talking to me at 2 a.m. 2 a.m. He was texting back and forth with me. So it was really nice. I appreciated that.
And appreciate you, Ray. Let's go ahead. And Jess, thank you for joining us as always. Where can people find you?
Thank you for inviting me. I'm having a small event tomorrow, a giveaway much later than right after Omar's. It's very small, giving away just books and shit. So I think it's at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Give away books and what? What was that again? What was books and what?
BNS? Okay.
Shit.
That sounds gross, Jess. What is wrong with you?
I feel bad for those people that win that.
And you have to make them pay for shipping too? That's just
That's crazy.
I'm not getting that big money that you are, Omar.
Get the big money.
Yeah,
$10 million Marvel check.
So I think that'll be at 5 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for having me.
And thank you, James, for sending us the links. Of course, check out my friend Jess over at Omnidog's Vault.
Oh, yeah.
Separating readers from their wallets and their money, but no shit.
Right.
Since 2017. Sean, where can people find you, my friend?
Well, you can find me at the Comics Pals, where we are not giving away any shit. That I can promise. We're giving, I give a lot of that, but we're not giving it away. this Saturday, we're going to be talking about all the big happenings at Marvel this week. There were massive shakeups, and we're being joined by Pop versus Chris Errant to have that conversation. So if that intrigues you at all, come on over to us on Saturday at 10:15 a.m. Eastern, and we'll have a great time as always.
Indeed.
Chris is good people. He is he's working on the zine, the staple, the comic staple with me. He's one of the contributors. Yeah.
Oh,
He's good people. I got to meet him at Comics Pro. Really nice guy.
yeah.
He's been in the game for a long since the days of Newsarama. So
Oh, yeah.
there is still good comics journalism out there, that's for sure.
Indeed,
Nice.
and he was the only person that I was following, at least journalism-wise, when I got into following comics back 8 years ago. Ray, where can people find you, my friend?
Chubby Ray Comics on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, blah blah blah. Yeah, I stream a few times a week, and I love hanging out with you guys. And so please come by and see I have top 10 story arcs or something today if you get a chance to watch a video. But thank you so much, and long live the lead.
I'll be on with Chubby Ray in early June. I think
June 2nd. Can't wait. Cannot wait. I've interviewed everybody else here. Omar's the big dog. Can't wait. June 2nd.
I can't wait to outshine everyone here within the first 5 minutes. I'm the Uncanny Omar. I am the resident a-hole. I am here every day. I'll be here every day until I can't be. Thank you. And thank you, Dom, for hosting and for showing off the DC solicitations. And thank you to DC for sending us this info.
We hope you have a wonderful day, and please stay safe and hug your loved ones wherever they might be.